Hello everyone, and welcome to my Update US Gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kody Brown's recent physical appearance shocked Sister Wives fans. Kody Brown's recent physical appearance shocks Sister Wives fans. He has kept his appearance pretty consistent and even explained to viewers how he keeps his hair in such great shape. So, what has shocked people, and is it really that serious? Read on for more information. Kody Brown's recent physical appearance shocked fans. Since the first season of Sister Wives, Kody Brown has only become more self-centered. He started with straight, flat-ironed hair that didn't have any waves. He started to lighten his hair and get curls as time went on. He then embraced the ponytail and sides that had been shaved. There were times when Kody's hair was frazzled and all over the place, reflecting where he was in his life. Fans make the quip that he is clinging to whatever he had left because he now has the two tendrils in the front. A noticeable bald ring can be seen on Kody's head when he bends over the wrong way. He met his brothers while wearing a hairnet in the most recent episode of Sister Wives. He talked about his hair routine and even said that he likes to color his hair and is proud of it. Recently, Kody was seen out, and his hair was visibly much thinner, especially around the front. Fans wondered if he wore a piece because the back of his hair was receding even more than it had been on the show. It was showcased on At 90 Day Fiancetics. Immediately after seeing this, Sister Wives fans could not help but comment about his off-putting look. They also wondered how Kody Brown appeared to have fuller locks on the show. Follow Your Brothers. Kody Brown boasted about his hair when he went to Las Vegas to meet his brothers. However, it was not quite fair given that they were both bald. While the others simply let the baldness show, one wore a baseball cap to hide it. Kody seems afraid to accept his fate because he is clinging to everything he has left. He feels better about himself as a result, and his ex-wife, Janelle Brown, used to compliment him on his ponytail. One of the few who appreciated it was her. The latest season of Sister Wives has once again thrown the spotlight on the Brown family's complex financial and personal dynamics, and nothing encapsulates that tension quite like the shocking new appraisal of Kody Pass in 2024. Once just a backdrop to family gatherings and a symbol of their Flagstaff chapter, Kody Pass has emerged as a highly contentious and surprisingly valuable piece of real estate, its newly revealed worth sending shockwaves through the fan community and igniting heated debates about legacy, success, and the true cost of the Brown family's lifestyle. For longtime viewers, the property isn't merely a set piece, it's a tangible representation of decades of hard-fought financial maneuvering, disputed loyalties, and the transformation of a once modest family homestead into an asset whose value now far exceeds what anyone could have imagined. Originally acquired during the early days of the family's rise to reality TV stardom, Kody Pass was initially seen as an affordable refuge where the Browns could reinvent their lives after leaving the glitz of Las Vegas behind. Over the years, however, as the family's fortunes grew and the demands of public life forced them to adapt to new living arrangements in Flagstaff, the property became a silent witness to the evolving dynamics within the household. It served not only as a physical shelter but also as a symbol of stability, a beacon of financial progress that, until recently, was taken for granted by both insiders and outsiders. Fans recall the earlier episodes when discussions about the property were punctuated by hushed tones and subtle hints at its potential, but the dramatic revelations of 2024 have shattered those modest expectations. Now, with independent appraisals and new market evaluations, Kody Pass is reportedly worth an astonishing sum that has left even the most ardent Sister Wives followers in disbelief. According to several sources circulating on social media and fan sites, the property's value has skyrocketed in an era of rising real estate prices in Arizona, especially in desirable locations like Flagstaff. While exact figures remain speculative, subject to ongoing negotiations among the family members and legal clarifications, the consensus among experts and insiders suggests that Kody Pass is now valued in the multimillions. For many fans, this dramatic increase is not just a financial footnote, it's a paradigm shift that underscores how the Brown family's legacy has evolved from one of relative obscurity and economic struggle to a narrative defined by substantial wealth and complex asset management. The appraisal has spurred a flurry of online discussions, with some viewers marveling at the transformation and others questioning the fairness and transparency of the processes that led to such a meteoric rise in value. They argue that if the property, once seen as a humble haven, has now become a multi-million-dollar asset, it casts a long shadow over the family's earlier struggles and raises uncomfortable questions about how wealth and power are distributed among the various factions of the Brown household. For Kody Brown, who has long been at the center of both the family's financial decisions and its public image, the new value of Coyote Pass is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it validates the ambitious investments he made early in his journey, investments that were intended to provide a stable foundation for his many wives and children. On the other hand, it complicates the internal dynamics of the family, especially as disputes over property, control, and financial priorities have always simmered beneath the surface. Kody's pride in having built a legacy that includes such a valuable asset is palpable in recent interviews, yet his tone is mixed with an undercurrent of concern. He worries that the enormous value of the property might exacerbate existing tensions among the wives and children, many of whom feel that the asset has been used as a bargaining chip or a tool to assert dominance within the family. This fear is not unfounded. As the property's worth has become a public talking point, it has also become a focal point for internal rivalries and legal wranglings, disputes that threaten to undermine the very unity that the Brown family has long attempted to project to the world. For Robyn Brown, Coyote Pass represents yet another arena where personal ambition and family loyalty collide. As Kody's current wife and the de facto matriarch in many respects, Robyn has been instrumental in shaping the family's narrative in recent years. Yet the newly revealed value of Coyote Pass has cast a long shadow over her efforts to maintain control and stability. Some fans speculate that the asset's staggering worth might empower her to demand a larger share of the family's resources, further intensifying the power struggles that have long defined the sister-wives' relationships with one another. In interviews, Robyn has hinted that she sees the property as a symbol of the family's potential to rise above its tumultuous past, a tangible asset that, if managed wisely, could secure a better future for all its members. However, critics argue that her focus on leveraging Coyote Pass for personal gain is yet another example of how the pursuit of wealth and status has come to overshadow the values of love and unity that once formed the foundation of the Brown family. For many viewers, Robyn's ambition to capitalize on the property's value feels like a betrayal of the ideals that sister wives once championed, turning what should be a shared asset into a flashpoint for jealousy and division. The financial implications of Coyote Pass's newfound value extend beyond the personal dynamics of the Brown family. In an era when real estate markets are rapidly evolving, the property has also become a symbol of the changing economic landscape in areas like Flagstaff, Arizona. What was once considered a modest family home is now recognized as a potentially lucrative investment, reflecting broader trends in property appreciation in regions that are gaining popularity due to their natural beauty and quality of life. This transformation has not only shocked fans but also sparked discussions among real estate experts and market analysts, who are keen to understand how a property with such humble beginnings could command such a high price in 2024. The answer, as many suggest, lies in a combination of factors: rising demand for property in desirable, less congested areas, strategic renovations and improvements made by the family, and the overall shift in market values that has seen properties in historically affordable regions undergo dramatic revaluations. For the Brown family, this means that every decision made about Coyote Pass, whether to sell, rent, or hold onto it, carries significant financial weight, influencing not only their personal fortunes but also the public narrative about their success and stability. For fans of sister wives, the appraisal of Coyote Pass is a moment of both awe and dismay. Many remember a time when the family's financial struggles were front and center, a period marked by modest means and the constant hustle to make ends meet. To see that same property, once a symbol of survival and resilience, now valued at a staggering amount is both a testament to the transformative power of real estate and a source of bitter irony. Viewers have taken to online forums and social media to express their mixed emotions. Some celebrate the family's upward mobility, while others lament that the focus on wealth and property has overshadowed the more human elements of the show, such as the deep, often painful personal journeys of each family member. It's amazing to think how far we've come, but it also makes you wonder if the soul of the family has been lost along the way, one fan commented on Reddit, encapsulating the ambivalence felt by many who have followed the Brown story for years. Moreover, the debate over Kody Pass's value has broader cultural implications. In a world where reality television often blurs the lines between entertainment and real life, the transformation of a simple family home into a multi-million-dollar asset highlights the impact of public scrutiny on personal fortunes. It forces viewers to confront the question, does the pursuit of wealth and status come at the expense of genuine human connection? For the Browns, whose lives have been documented in painstaking detail for nearly 2 decades, every financial decision is both a personal triumph and a potential trigger for internal conflict. Kody's recent admission of worry over how the property's value might influence family dynamics is a reflection of this tension, a reminder that even as they enjoy the fruits of their hard-won success, the price of fame is often measured not just in dollars, but in the erosion of intimate bonds and the constant strain of living under a microscope. As the new season of Sister Wives unfolds, the story of Kody Pass is likely to become a recurring theme, a symbol of the family's ongoing struggle to reconcile its past with its present, and its aspirations with the harsh realities of modern life. For Kody, Robyn, and the other family members, the property is more than just an investment, it is a mirror reflecting the complexities of their collective journey, a narrative thread that ties together the highs and lows of a life that has been anything but ordinary. And for fans, the shocking appraisal of Kody Pass in 2024 is a moment of revelation, a sign that beneath the polished exterior of reality TV lies a world of genuine financial triumphs, bitter regrets, and the unyielding challenge of balancing personal ambition with the needs of a fractured, yet resilient, family. Ultimately, while the precise figure attached to Kody Pass remains a topic of speculation and debate, its symbolic value is undeniable. It stands as a testament to the transformative power of real estate and the relentless march of time, a reminder that the places we call home can change in value as dramatically as the lives of the people who inhabit them. For the Brown family, the property is a linchpin in a narrative that encompasses not only personal success but also the myriad conflicts that have defined their legacy. As viewers watch the drama unfold, they are forced to ask difficult questions about the nature of wealth, the cost of fame, and whether the pursuit of money can ever truly compensate for the emotional toll of a life lived in the relentless glare of the public eye. In this way, the story of Kody Pass is not just about a property appraisal, it is a microcosm of the broader challenges that Sister Wives has tried, and sometimes failed, to address over the years. And as the family moves forward into a new chapter marked by both opportunity and uncertainty, the legacy of Kody Pass will undoubtedly remain a potent symbol of everything from financial ambition to the enduring struggle for personal authenticity. Many Sister Wives fans now believe that the one thing that could finally cause Robyn Brown to leave Kody Brown is not a single explosive event but rather a culmination of persistent, underlying issues that have festered over years. These issues center on Kody's unyielding need for control, his refusal to acknowledge the changing dynamics within their family, and his continual prioritization of his own ego over Robyn's individuality and emotional well-being. This shocking twist has become from the earliest days of their polygamous marriage. Kody's behavior has oscillated between charismatic leadership and overt domination, setting the stage for a relationship in which Robyn, though initially drawn to his vision and charm, increasingly finds herself feeling more like a prized possession than an equal partner. Robyn's sense of independence has been eroded over time as a result of the constant pressure to conform to a predetermined family model in which every decision and public appearance is carefully planned to promote Kody's image as the unchallenged patriarch. It is argued by many of Kody's fans that if he continues to disregard Robyn's needs, such as insisting on making decisions unilaterally, disregarding her insights on family matters, and even forcing the family to participate in his personal stunts, such as forcing them to watch him on a game show, a move that exemplified his desperate craving for validation, it will eventually drive a wedge between them that will be so deep that Robyn will have no choice but to. It is not just the grand gestures of infidelity or overt control, but also the small, repeated dismissals of her opinions, whether during heated family meetings or in the quiet moments off camera, that have chipped away at her sense of self-worth. For Robyn, who has evolved from the shy, almost peripheral figure in the early days of the Brown family to a woman who now carries the burden of maintaining the household's public image. The accumulation of microaggressions and overt neglect is intolerable. Critics point out that whenever Kody displays his authority, whether it is through public statements that undermine Robyn's contributions or actions that force the family to revolve around his personal agenda, he is accidentally reassuring Robyn that her needs are secondary and that her role is more decorative than decisive. Kody's inability to adapt to the changing cultural expectations of marriage and partnership has exacerbated this situation further, particularly in a world where mutual respect and emotional reciprocity are increasingly valued over antiquated notions of patriarchal control. For instance, in a number of recent episodes, Kody's insistence that his family support his personal ventures, even when those ventures, such as a high-profile appearance on a game show, leave them visibly uncomfortable, has been cited by fans as a glaring example of his self-centered attitude. This serves as a stark reminder that Kody's desire for fame and validation continues to take precedence over cultivating a home environment that is supportive and egalitarian. Robyn, on the other hand, has grown more and more disillusioned by this relentless focus on Kody's ego. Despite her outward calm and attempts to smooth over conflicts, insiders reveal that she harbors a deep-seated frustration, feeling that her own voice is drowned out in the cacophony of Kody's grandstanding. Many viewers believe that Kody and Robyn's union could be saved if he were to openly acknowledge and then truly change these patterns, showing that he is willing to share power and truly values Robyn's contributions. However, as long as he stays stuck in his old ways, the inevitable result will be a breaking point that forces Robyn to leave. Some fans speculate that the catalyst for such a departure might be a particularly public moment of neglect or even humiliation, one that starkly contrasts with the ideals of mutual respect that Robyn now increasingly expects. Perhaps it would be an incident where Kody, in a bid for attention, completely disregards Robyn's input during a significant family decision or public event, reinforcing for her that his love and attention are conditional and self-serving. In addition, the issue is exacerbated by the external pressures of their public lives. Each family event, social media post, and interview serves as a reminder of the high stakes involved in projecting unity and perfection even in the face of emotional dissonance. Robyn's sense of isolation is exacerbated by the knowledge that her contributions are frequently overshadowed by Kody's unrelenting pursuit of personal glory in a world where the Brown family's every move is scrutinized and dissected by an ever-vigilant fanbase. Robyn is left with an internal calculation as a result of this ongoing imbalance and Kody's habit of dismissing her feelings, even in private confessions. If Kody continues to ignore her needs and refuses to give up even a small amount of control, the only way to self-preservation might be to leave the marriage altogether. This possibility represents a tragic and liberating turning point for many fans. It is tragic because it underscores the deep fissures that have long marred their family, yet it is also liberating because it offers Robyn a chance to reclaim her individuality and to redefine her identity outside the shadow of Kody's dominating presence. The possibility of Robyn leaving Kody is not taken lightly by viewers. It is seen as the culmination of years of unresolved tensions and a final act of defiance against a system that has relegated her to a secondary role for too long. A departure of this kind would not only change the dynamics of the Brown family, but it could also set a new example for how relationships in polygamous families are managed by emphasizing equal partnership and personal autonomy instead of blind obedience and self-sacrifice. Critics of the current state of affairs argue that the seeds of this potential separation have been sown over many seasons. Kody's repeated self-centered behavior, his habitual use of public platforms to assert his dominance, as evidenced by incidents like forcing his family to watch his game show appearance, and his ongoing failure to adapt to a modern model of shared responsibility have all contributed to an environment where Robyn's discontent can only grow. The pressure placed on Robyn to either accept an unequal arrangement or break free becomes increasingly unsustainable as these factors continue to pile up. In this context, the one thing that fans believe will finally push Robyn to leave Kody is not a single explosive moment but rather the gradual realization that she can no longer thrive under the weight of his constant need for validation, a realization that, once fully embraced, will empower her to step away and build a future defined by her own terms. Even though this possible exit is uncertain, it is a significant act of self-liberation, A time when Robyn would reject not only Kody's control but also the expectations of society that have long dictated her role in a lifestyle that is controversial. The thought of Robyn finally walking away is both heartbreaking and hopeful for viewers who have been following the ups and downs of Sister Wives for years. Heartbreaking because it signifies the breakdown of a relationship that once held promise, hopeful because it may open the door for a new chapter in which each individual is allowed to flourish independently. Ultimately, the fate of Kody and Robyn's marriage will hinge on whether Kody can overcome his deep-seated insecurities and relinquish the authoritarian tendencies that have defined his behavior for decades. The pressure will only increase until it becomes unbearable for Robyn if he continues to prioritize his own ego over the genuine emotional needs of his wife. This will force her to make a decision that many fans believe is inevitable. As a result, Robyn's possible departure is a powerful statement about the importance of respect, equality, and genuine partnership in all relationships, not just personal dissatisfaction. Robyn would be reclaiming her identity and claiming her right to a life in which her contributions and voice are valued if she left Kody. It would be a stark reminder for Kody of the price of unchecked pride and the significance of adapting to the shifting requirements of those who share his life. As the new season unfolds and tensions continue to simmer both within the Brown household and in the court of public opinion, the question of whether Robyn will ultimately choose to leave Kody is one that remains on the minds of fans everywhere, a question that encapsulates the timeless struggle between self-interest and mutual respect, between the pursuit of personal glory and the sacrifice of individuality for the sake of family unity.